Okay, so uh, I'm doing a voiceover recording over this flight because I have no audio, and this was at the very beginning. I had to restart the drone. It was not connected to the remote for some reason. As you can see, I'm flying beta flight 4.3. It was saying bad RX, but then it connected once I restarted it. I started flying. It actually was kind of good today. I flew 3 packs and I didn't crash. Uh, I just crashed once, so didn't crash as much as yesterday. I don't know, maybe I'm getting better. Maybe I simply didn't try to flip and roll as much as yesterday. As you can see, I was flying around myself here, going next to a Levada which is there. Almost hit myself there. That's a tiny little Meteor 75, so no problem. It was also quite windy today. As I was flying around, I was feeling the drone being pushed a lot by the wind, and oh yeah, just cruising around and trying to see the ground properly. I guess I was trying to uh, just trying to find the confidence to flip and roll. I think here, yeah, I went down to the floor below, and so as you can see, signal gets a bit worse. It's normal. Once I come back up, it gets clear again. Just cruising around over the green grass, trying not to fly too low because could also hit like some plants that are there. With analog signal, things are not very clear until you actually are get too close to just move away, so you must be careful. Once again, on the floor below, and sunlight was also blinding me a little bit, but could make it through. Just flying around the parking lot, and let's see if I can get a flip or a roll. I don't remember, honestly. I don't remember anymore if I was about to flip or not. This was recorded like 10 hours ago, as I'm doing the voiceover, so yeah. I was thinking about changing the receiver and add a microphone to get ambient audio, but I think I'm not gonna do it because if I ever get some better goggles like the HD Zeros, those got a mic in connector, so I'm not gonna be changing the receiver now. And also, those small microphones that you can use to do the mod probably wouldn't give me like a very good audio quality, so there's no point in changing that. I've seen some guy on YouTube doing it, but not gonna do it. Okay, and that was it for this first pack. Now after that I simply changed the pack and started flying again. And as I've mentioned earlier, it was quite windy, and oh, and there goes a roll to the left. It was kinda nice, actually. Didn't got too low, didn't hit the grass, so it was okay. I'm gonna turn back, I think. Is there any other flip or roll? Yep, a roll to the right. Here you go. Didn't got too low, didn't got too high. Pretty good. Those two rolls ended up being pretty good. Flipping backwards and forward is what I think, like this right now, is what I consider for me the most difficult. Most of the times I crash when I do that. It's kinda, yep, there goes another roll. Yep, flip back, not bad, but as you could see at the end, got pretty low and had to push the throttle pretty hard to recover. And the thing is, this is a 1S small Meteor 75, so anytime you push the throttle too hard, you get battery sag, so batteries won't last as long, they'll die sooner. And also, it has no power to recover, as if you were flying like a 4S or a 6S 5-inch quad. So yeah, just exploring a little bit again. And here we go. And I've been noticing that these batteries, they tend to drain quick. Not really draining, but I just plug them in. They are like 4.2 4.3 volts, and then as soon as I start flying, they kind of go to 3.8 3.7. It might also be because I got my video transmitter set to 350 milliwatts, and so that pulls a lot of power from a 1S battery. As you can see, most of the flight batteries at around 3.5 3.4. At 3.4 I get the low battery warnings, but I know that I can bring them down to 3.3, and once I land, in like a couple seconds it goes up to about 3.8, which is pretty good for storage. So I usually bring them down to 3.3 before I land, even though the low battery warnings are showing on the screen. Like here, see, go, I'm gonna land, and I've disarmed, but if I didn't do that, you would see it would go back up to 3.8. See, 3.5, 3.58. Yeah. Okay, so here I decided to circle the trees and just try to fly a little bit in circles around them. I think I went through both those trees. Yes, I did. I was a bit afraid I could like hit the branches, and as the drone is quite small, it wouldn't actually be a problem if it would fall to the ground. I would just go down and pick it up, but it would really be a problem if it would get stuck on top of the trees, because those trees are quite high, and I would have no way to reach the top of those to pick up the drone if it was like stuck on the leaves and so. And yeah, let's go into the parking lot. Nah, I'd rather fly outside. And yeah. And by the way, this is the eSheen Pro 58 video receiver that I'm using, flashed to the Achilles 2.1, Achilles Plus 2.1, and it works pretty good, pretty good. I also got a Foxeer Wildfire, and probably in a couple days I'm gonna do a test. And there goes another battery. Just gonna swap for the third pack. As I was saying, I'm gonna try and record a video using the Wildfire. Someone asked me today in one of my videos on YouTube comments if I could tell a lot of difference between the eSheen Pro 58 and the Wildfire, and the answer is no. I've already answered there, but this just came to my mind right now, and the answer is no. once you have the Eachine Pro 58 flashed to Achilles Plus version 2.1, it's basically a very good receiver for analog and very cheap, a lot cheaper than the Foxeer. Foxeer is at around 100 euros and the Eachine costs 33. You flash it, you need to pay Achilles for another 10, so for 43 euros, which is pretty much the same as $43, you got a receiver which is as good as a Foxeer, and it consumes a lot less power as well. I've noticed that the Foxeer, once plugged to my Fat Shark goggles, which are the HD3s, quite old, but that's what I can afford for now, the Foxeer drains the battery a lot quicker than the Eachine. So I'm pretty happy with the Eachine. It's a pretty good receiver for the price, and I definitely would recommend it if you're trying to get into FPV and you're on a budget like me. It's a pretty damn good receiver for the price. But maybe tomorrow or the day after I'll try and record some videos with the Foxeer Wildfire, and then I'll upload them and you'll be able to see it flying far away from me. And I was a bit afraid to try some more flips and rolls because I could feel the wind hitting my face as I was flying. It was pretty strong for this small drone, so I was thinking I might flip and it might go crash into the trees, and then it would be a pain in the ass to pick it up. But as you can see, it was flipping and rolling there and it was okay. And the last one crashed, and that's the end of the video. I could have recovered, but that's it.